you've got AI coming out now.
Yes, I know.
And AI can copy your voice, and then somebody
crazy,
can write the lyrics. I mean, there was a Drake song,
Yeah.
and somebody goes, "What do you think of this? This is Drake." I'm like, "Yeah, this is hard." And he goes, that actually got more download than actually Drake.
Yeah.
Nobody could find the user, and he earned a load of money out of it.
That's crazy, bro.
A computer did that.
That's nuts. Do you know what? It's scary. I don't know, man. I really don't know with this AI. It's just scary, bro. Because look, all this, like, even like these people, like these Hollywood actors, they're putting so much hard work, dedication, and they had to go on strike because there's so much happening. And I feel sorry for them because they've grafted all their life, bro. You know, and now come down to AI. It's a scary world, bro. We live in.
It's come.
I think there should be some sort of limit on that, because creativity is getting taken away. You know.
Yeah. I agree, because I believe in one of the Fast and Furious, they used, the gentleman who died, they used his face with the AI, and now more so they can even do that with certain actors. So they're like, why should I pay Tom Cruise 10 million for this film? I'll get somebody else to play it, and I'll pay him a couple of $100,000, and I'll just plaster his face.
But that's the thing, man. Look, the dedicated fans, they'll be against it, but then the majority, they'll be like, okay, cool, you know what, it does the same thing for us. So it's a scary world we're living in, man, but it is what it is, man. It's just that we have to go with the flow, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to speak to you a little bit about this topic. Oh man, the first time I remember you is I'm at Greenwich University. I'm a student. I think I'm about 17, 18 years old, and then I see this music video, and I see a Aston Martin pull up, and I see Sony is at the game. Oh, what a banger! All
2008,
of me,
bro.
2008. That's what we're talking about.
Crazy.
And I see that, and it's just like, whoa, who's this guy? And I was crazy about your music, man.
Man.
That's why I get starstruck every time I see you. I just go, you're like, yo, what's happening? I'm like, I'm okay, because I'm like, you're that guy.
Brilliant.
I had you on my TVs blasting. You know when you're taking your first chick out in your car, you've got that music on playing, and that's you. But my real question here is, in every single era, people change. Your audience also changes.
Yes.
I think people are a little bit more traditional back in the day as well, and they're keeping it real. But I'm not saying they don't do that now, because I see, I don't know if you know DJ Nish and a few of them people, always DJing, and they get rooms full. How has your audience changed, and how have you had to adapt yourself?
It's crazy, man. It's a good question, because it's crazy how the audience has changed, bro. And I've noticed that. The thing is, I haven't had a release for a while. I haven't released music consecutively for a while. And people that have known my music, they know my music, like you're saying yourself, and a lot of that generation. But the new people, there's a lot of people that don't know me, because the music's changed so rapidly. But the thing is that, what, with me, I just want to be myself. When I'm doing music, bro, I want to be myself, man. I want to fall in love with my music. I don't want to, for me, I love what other artists are doing, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to suit me, Otherwise, you're just going to be playing the game chaser. We came out with that sort of identity that time when Rishi, myself, that sound, that sort of creation of that H Dhami, that came out then. So I don't want to sort of move away from that. At the same time, yes, I want to do different things. I want to do new things. I want to work with young producers, and they are directing me now as well. There's a lot of people saying, "Hey, okay, cool, maybe you should do this," but it's all about timing, So I've had to adapt, because you have to see what people are doing. I'd started when there was no social media, bro. Yes. There was just about High Five and MSN Messenger for the people that remember, you know what I mean? And it was dial-up connection then, bro. There's no instant broadband or nothing like that. And you have to now be on TikTok. You have to be on this and that. And bro, it's taken me a while, bro. Yeah. I'm creating a team now. It's taken a while, because it's not that I didn't want to do it. I had so many other things going on at the same time. I wanted to be creative with my music. I didn't want to lose that aspect. And gigging, I've been flat out, literally gigging every week, bro, 4 or 5 times a week, since I started. So, which is great. But now, yeah, man, you just have to adapt, right? You just have to do your thing.
Absolutely. Just thinking about that whole sort of process. But there's something you said there. You still have to be coachable. I mean, you're this big star. Some of your stuff on YouTube has hit over 1 million views, your musics and stuff. And then there's a youngster who's telling you how to do your job. But at the same time, you're keeping an open mind. How do you still stay coachable? Because you are getting more mature now, and the more mature people go, I know what I'm doing, don't tell me what to do. How do you embrace
Look,
change?
I'll be honest, bro. It's in human nature. It's in everyone, bro. You do get protective. You do think, okay, cool, I've done this. I've been there, I've done that. But then at the same time, bro, you have to be humble. There's my parents always taught me, you need to remember there's always someone ready to take your place. You have to have that fire in your belly. People ask me, my kids ask me, they said, Daddy, are you nervous before you go on stage? And I said, yeah, I still, but you've been doing it for a long time. But I said that it's good nerves. You need them. You need them to keep you on your toes and be ready for the next challenge. But yeah, man, it's one of those things, man. Look, there's so much talent is growing, bro, and these it's unbelievable young talent, young videographers, young producers, and they're just doing their thing, bro. They're just enjoying music. It's not a case where, but I think that's why the mainstream has got where it's got, because everyone's just working together, bro. Everyone's just working together. Everyone's just believing in each other. And that's what our industry needs. Everyone needs to just back each other up and say, yeah, come on, let's do it, man. Amazing, let's go,
Yeah.
That's the vibe.
How much has the beats changed? Because our frequency, what we listen to, I hear some new music and I'm like, I've heard that song before about 15 years ago, same lyrics, but it's a different beat to it. What is this? And then you get used to it. But the new crowd is like, this is the beat we are listening to.
Yeah.
So how much does the beat change with Bhangra and with the music because your music has evolved?
Yeah.
If you listen to your new song, Holy Holy, is very in with the times now, and you listen to Sadke, that was my era, probably why I like it more. Play it to somebody in this era, they're like, yeah, that's a bit old school, innit? Old school, I can listen to it for a little while, but it might not be fully their cup of tea, without being disrespectful, if that makes sense.
Yeah, do you know what? Now, again, bro, it's like music of fashion, bro. It's like it's a trend, Back then, reggaeton started as well, and then now Afro is just massive. It's a trend it's a cycle that you just keep going around. And I think, do you know what? Like now, hip hop's kicked off a lot, and people love that hip hop. The likes of the late great Sidhu Musiala, he put a massive dent in the music industry, man, and he just took it to another level. And from there, new. Exactly, and like him, and then you got Garnage, you got so many different artists doing different things. But I think it's just great, bro. I think there's space for more genres to come in, bro. There's more styles of music, and they can come in. Why not? But a lot of people do follow the trend, like AP when he started his vibe. And that's all that's working, kind of thing. But I think there's a wider audience, and there's a lot of people that like certain things, don't like certain things. And again, bro, nothing is for guarantee it's going to be a hit. Hence, I don't put up, this is the biggest hit of the summer. I don't know that.